All right, Shalom. Before I start, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakakorash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all the elect, Akim wa Akwath, learning, teaching, and truth and sincerity into the video of the Spirit. Your brother Malak from GMS Detroit. All right, this one right here. Y'all already know what it is. You see what's going on here, right? Not necessarily. I watched the whole video. Brothers have already covered it. So I'm not about to say nothing special. But and not only IUSBK, we can go pull up Deacon Haka and them GI whatever. IUIC had another incident this week with the name. Right, the woman had asked what the name was. Y'all, you read these scriptures, us the prophets. Okay, let me centralize. Here at Great Millstone, the only thing you can dislike us about are the scriptures, are the breakdowns. You can't find us on the news for killing nobody. We not on the news for Joy Morgan going missing. We not out here going on these, major platforms doing interviews. Incriminating ourselves. If the scriptures tell you we're supposed to be hated for the sake of preaching this gospel, all right, Esau, Edom, he's going to come down and demonize all the Israelites regardless. But you look at these Jakes, some of these other camps, and it's like, why can't y'all? What part of these verses do y'all not understand? Setting the table for that truth, right? Why would you willingly do an interview with the guy who you know is just going to purely demonize you? And he's not going to do it based off the word. He's taking characteristics out to, make you look like a clown to the world. Al-Azhar and them. Why are y'all doing interviews with No Jumper in them? Why are y'all rapping, doing rap videos, showing guns off? Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Let me get this. You can say what you want about us here at Great Millstone, but all we've ever been hated for is simply for preaching. You can't get on YouTube and find us out here, beating nobody up, rapping, connecting it to the ministry, of course, right? If the world's gonna hate us, they're supposed to hate us simply for the ministry, not because of all the other extra goofy shit. But you niggas be doing extra goofy shit. Let me get suffer evil. Yep. We gonna suffer, but how are we supposed to suffer and for what reason? 1 Peter 4. 15. It says, but let none of you suffer as a murderer, or as a thief, or as an evildoer, or as a busybody in other men's matters. Yet if any man suffer as a Christian, let him not be ashamed, but let him glorify the power on this behalf. That's what we're supposed to be suffering on, simply for our belief in Yahushai Mashiach. Not running to do these interviews with a guy who's clearly going to demonize you. Not on these podcasts. Not embezzling people like Bishop Kanai of IUIC. Not rolling around on horses like Nathaniel, right? All these people are supposed to be able to say is that we preach the Bible and we're a bit crazy, all right? All right, Salakia. I got a call. In IUSBK, they did that other interview with Vice, shooting guns, giving that militaristic image, right? Of course they're going to call you a black hate group. You look like a black fringe, you look like a Black Panthers group, which you shouldn't be inviting these guys to do interviews anyway. Take example from Hezekiah. What did he do? Invite the Babylonians in, because they wanted to, treat of him after he healed from his sickness. Then Isaiah said, you know what? Everything they came in and temple and saw is everything they're going to take. So apply the scriptures. Many of these Israelite camps, their leaders, they're out here on this internet playing, y'all. They do not realize the severity of this. We have enemies who want to kill us. If this was a real war, many of you niggas would have already been assassinated and sabotaged by literally inviting the enemy in. All we have to do, and all we are supposed to be doing is going out and preaching. All right. Hey, our apostles in the decades past, right? They did some of these things and they learned their lesson, right? They were on the Phil Donahue, the Maury type shows, but ultimately ain't no edification coming out of it. It's not needful to get the word out. All we have to do is go out there and preach, put the videos up on the internet, and the word has spread. We don't have to do anything greater than that. Keep the ministry simple. But you niggas are so attention hungry. Rap videos, twerking at the strippers at the Passover, just marching, hundreds of men marching down the street, a show of strength, right? And y'all niggas are just, y'all don't even realize you're setting yourself up to get fucking horrifically slaughtered. Horribly slaughtered. Because now all the eyes are on you. You're not suffering as a Christian. You're suffering as a black hate group. So now, hey, you're the ones that Esau has his eyes on. And he gonna come in hard on you boys. Let me get this, man. This whole spirit of doing interviews with the enemy, knowing that they're gonna... Now, it's one thing when they run up on us, right? Like Vocab, he's didn't run up on us. There's nothing we can do about that. We gonna deal. And then, we leave for camp. But we're never gonna meet up we're never going to meet up with somebody who actually hates us, y'all. Have y'all not learned from the Maccabees? Read about how some of the brothers died, man. They was getting treated good for a minute. They'd come to a treaty, get invited over to a feast, and then get fucking kidnapped and killed. What part of this don't y'all understand? Y'all are making a table for that troop. This shit is crazy. Isaiah 65:11. But ye are they that forsake the Lord, that forget my holy mountain, that prepare a table for that troop, and that furnish the drink offering unto that number. You letting the enemies in, letting them get close to you, letting them learn about you, interviewing you. This is not a joke. This is not a game. There's real people that really want to take your fucking life, mutilate you, mutilate your children, do bad things to you, bad, horrible things to you. And what you niggas do? Invite them. Oh yeah, I'm Captain such and such. Which, we're not a hidden group. We're all on, everything that we do is online and public, right? So we're not, rolling around in 100% secrecy. But over here at Great Millstone, you best believe we not inviting no goddamn devil who's gonna go purposely demonize us, man. It just don't. It don't make a lick of sense, other than the fact that you're attention whores. Then it makes sense. You're a bunch of attention whores. Oh, well, we'll spin it and turn it to a positive. No, you're not. When you look at the clowns, when you look at the comments, everyone's clowning y'all in the comments. So stop it. Get the word out naturally, organically. Right. So let me get this example. All right, and you had something similar happen to Onias the high priest. Right. He was invited. I might have to get that one as well. He was invited to a feast by who was it? Was it Andronicus? But it says he suspected him, but he still went anyway. Matter of fact, I'm sorry, we'll come back because that one came right on my mind. Let's go down. Yep, there's a second Maccabees. Yep. Where's that? Yep, Andronicus. Let's see. Get the exact verse. Salaki, y'all. But basically, you have our people, man. Oh, he ain't gonna do nothing to me. Yeah, he will. In which Onias, he was a righteous man, but he got caught being simple, and he lost his life. Yep. Okay. Here we go. So we'll start at verse 34. Basically, if you're familiar with the history, you have make sure I don't hit none of these old niggas all behind me. You have this is the time of the Maccabees, right? We're down bad. We're trying to do what we got to do to stay afloat. So, of course, there are certain times where, we might have to go make a treaty with a heathen so they don't come fuck our shit up. Granted, right? In today's time, right, we're under Esau's heel. So you do have to go pay your taxes. You do have to go to the fucking Secretary of State, make sure your car and your license is all up to date. But you don't have to go invite a heathen to the whole camp with a camera to record you and demonize the brethren. It's fucking beyond foolish to show you off at the gun range, practicing your martial. Why would you reveal, what do you say, a Yad Karab, hand combat? Why would you reveal your martial arts expertise to your fucking enemy? You niggas are retarded, man. I swear. Man, hey, Second Maccabees 4:32. It says, now Menelaus, supposing that this was a wicked Benjaminite trying to take over, aligning himself with the Greeks, says that he had gotten a convenient time, stole certain vessels of gold out of the temple and gave some of them to Andronicus, and some he sold into Tyrus and the cities round about. Which when Onias knew of a surety, he reproved him and withdrew himself into a sanctuary at Daphne that lieth by Antiochia. Wherefore Menelaus, taking Andronicus apart, prayed him to get Onias into his hands, who being persuaded thereunto, and coming to Onias in deceit, gave him his right hand with oaths, and though he were suspected by him, yet persuaded he him to come forth of the sanctuary, whom forthwith he shut up without regard of justice. Right, so Andronicus was sent by Menelaus. He said, man, I want that nigga reprove me, kill him. And it shows you Onias suspected him, but he still went with him anyway. And that's that simple Shakespeare. These motherfuckers will kill you in your garment, with your fringes on, with your blood flowing down them. You out here playing with the enemy. They hate us and everything about us. Just because they hee and ha-ha a little bit doesn't mean that shit is sweet. Because you watch this video and he's cracking jokes, the white boy, which he says he's from Poland. We understand we have our people out there, right? But for all intents and purposes, he looks like the enemy and he has the spirit of the enemy upon him. He's not coming to sincerely learn. So you shouldn't deal with him. Now, if he just came up to the camp with his camera already rolling, talking shit, recording, you're going to have to deal. But you don't invite this man you don't send this man the address to the school to come record you. But when you have a 501c3 charter, you do have to do certain things. So who knows? Maybe that 501c3 charter means you got to deal with public press and whatnot.
No cowards in our camp, only man prepared to die. Dick! Do your PK, right? Yeah! Do your PK!
This world thinks.
Alright, so look, y'all. I'll let this crap play for a little bit.
Dick! Do your PK, right? Yeah! Do your PK!
This world thinks that we're a cult and that we're crazy and that we're criminals simply because we teach what Jesus Christ taught 2,000 years ago.
In 2024, with access to the internet, if you hate another group because of the color of their skin.
Well, if that's true and these people hate us, why would you add to it and help them hate us? Why would you agree to meet up to do an interview with a guy who that is just going to take the footage and demonize you? It's not like you were kidnapped and held hostage and forced to do an interview, which I'm pretty sure, when Jacob's Trouble pops off, y'all martial law, they gonna grab some of us up. They gonna force us to, sit down potentially in front of that world stage. Well, that's a different story. That's why it tells you, it does, Matthew 10:19, it tells you they gonna take some of us and grab us up, right? But it don't say we should willingly meet up with these motherfuckers. Come on, man, stop it.
you're a fool.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I want 100. Let's go. Above your head. Hey, Majid Shabbat. Hey, Majid.
This brother had a shirt. This is IFCPK, and that's called Real Nigga University.
How come we're missing out on the push-ups? Don't you want to get drafted?
Yeah, get down and get some push-ups. Yeah. See, I just told a white man what to do. Oh, down.
These are the Black Israelites, and they've been designated as a hate group. They hate a lot of different types of people, but they
Notice you don't be seeing us, y'all. Notice when they hold up.
reserve their highest level of hatred for gay people and white people. They believe that Jewish people are imposters and that they, the Black Israelites, are the true descendants of Israel and thereby the chosen people of God. Furthermore, they believe that when Black Jesus comes back for the rapture, that they will take over the earth and enslave the Caucasians and Asians. Now, they call themselves the Black Israelites, but probably because recruiting numbers were awfully low, they began to include Latinos and Native Americans under their umbrella. To better
So, he's talking shit.
understand how these guys think and operate, I thought it would be a good idea to send the whitest guy in my crew, Keegan, to spend 3 days with them in Harlem, New York. What you will see in today's episode will be a combination of me personally meeting this faction of the Black Israelites and fly-in-the-wall footage from Keegan after he embedded with them a couple weeks previously. I'm genuinely perplexed on how...
Why did y'all let Keegan embed with you? Meaning, so Keegan was the guy when that faggot Mahaman was in their building speaking. Keegan was sitting there in silence recording. Why are y'all letting him come in and record in silence? This shit doesn't make sense, y'all. It doesn't logically. If we were fighting a real war, like elder brothers have said, we would have lost as a people, because you niggas do some of the darndest of things in the face of the enemy.
people can hate each other in 2024, especially with things like internet access and most of us being able to learn from the ugly parts.
Now, granted, he's talking that cracker white supremacy bullshit we should all love. Meanwhile, we dropping bombs on everybody, right? Nevertheless, we know that that's the prerogative that they are already coming with. With that in mind, should you help them gather footage for that prerogative? No, you should make their job harder by being, exemplary. I don't want to say students, but persons. All right. All they should be able to have on us is the ministry. But here you niggas go, welcoming them in. Y'all just don't get it, man. All these things that have happened in the scriptures to let it be a lesson, and y'all just doing the exact opposite, making a fucking mockery, suffering as evildoers, as busybodies, not sitting down, wanting the attention, and that's ultimately why you niggas get on the camera. You like that attention, what it can potentially draw in, and it's gonna get you destroyed, because what you niggas have done is made yourselves, most wanted. Y'all, one thing that I noticed, and I'm not the first person to point this out, he just showed that collage of Israelites, right? When they're doing this, they don't be showing Great Millstone, because we ain't marching on no White House. We ain't going to go march to do a food drive. We're well known amongst Israel, but we're incognito to the world because we know how to blend in. We know how to do what, y'all? What did Yahushua command us? You motherfuckers want all the attention? You're going to get all the attention when Jacob's trouble goes full blown. And is it going to be cool and cute? Or are you still going to be doing your Yad Karab then? God damn it. Matthew, if you've watched the whole video, you know what I mean by that. There's a certain point they was practicing some weak ass martial art, and that dude asked him, what are y'all practicing? The dude told him it's called Yad Karab, hand combat. Let's see if that shit stops rounds. 5.56s, 7.62s, 22s, right? 9mm, 45 ACPs, FMJ. Let's see if that hand combat is going to stop that wave of Esau coming at you. All right, Matthew 10:16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. We're supposed to be wise, y'all, and Inviting the enemy in to fucking make fun of you is not wise. This is foolishness. This is vain glory, wanting to be seen of men. And since they have a 501c3, they're probably required to do a certain amount of media and press. So who knows? Once again, that's why you're not supposed to make a league with these motherfuckers. Here it is, you niggas shout about all the law. Ain't you read in the law where it says not to make a league or to join into a covenant with the heathen round about you? So I thought y'all boys was keeping the law. IUIC, IUSBK, Genesis. You niggas are fugazi.
Human history. So let's unravel this mystery together and buckle up, folks, because this episode gets intense and confrontational.
The white man has gotten so good at just saying stuff and people believe it that he just says shit like, and everybody like
The so-called white man decides to be rich. What will the white man do to be rich? Anything.
I'm about the kingdom of heaven where black people rule instead of white. And we get to do all the wonderful things that white people did to us, we get to do it to them.
I tell the black man, you the greatest man that ever walked the face of the earth. And God loved you more than he loved the white man. God hate the white man because of what he did to you.
There is a lot of nonsense going on in the outside world. And it's like you create algae. What you can do is click
.com/Tommy.
Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go.
Morning. How are you, brother? Tommy. Yes.
Tommy Cooper.
Now, y'all, if you want to get in shape and get fit and learn how to break people's necks, there's nothing wrong with that. But that's not connected to the ministry. That's something you do in your own time for your own, reasons, right? We're not required to connect that to the ministry. Paul didn't have nobody doing push-ups. Peter didn't have nobody doing push-ups. But that goes to show you they're not in the right spirit. They have not been baptizo, right? That Greek word. They have not been baptized by way of the Holy Spirit, renewed in their minds and cleansed. They're still in that Black Panther spirit shit.
Tommy G.
Tommy G, I'm sorry, Tommy G.
Tommy Cooper might be nice though. We should probably go for that.
So Keegan's not coming today.
Keegan's parking.
He's parking,
I
okay.
can hardly park in New York. It's
Yeah,
hard
I know it's hard to park.
Where's Keegan?
Keegan, he's parking.
Okay, how are you?
Tommy.
What's going on?
Nice to meet you.
Don't disrupt what's currently happening, all right?
All right. Well, I was invited. Yeah.
Don't disrupt what's currently going. Well, then why'd you invite him? Like you hard, Kataza. Like you. Oh, you better not. Well, the nigga there, he already disrupting. Jake is a trip. Like you chested up on him. You nutted up on him, huh? You bossed up on him. He's already. He got 30 good minutes. Beyond that, this is just 30 minutes of what he decided to release. Man, take that pseudo. Man, go on, man.
These are brothers who came out of the world. These brothers going through a process where you're purging the old man out of you to become the new man that you want to be. And that does not happen without pain.
Apparently they've been here since 6 a.m. I admire discipline. I admire dedication. And I admire people that are willing to wake up early and get after it.
This is the first day of Hebrew Academy for the year 2025.
You didn't told him it's the first. Y'all niggas love the white man. Y'all boys spilling the beans over there. I thought y'all didn't fuck, man. Them niggas, boy. Hey, I'm good off that, y'all. Them motherfuckers spilling the beans, man. Them boys couldn't wait to talk, get in front of that camera. Yeah, Mr. White Man, this our army. We building up to fight with you. Does it make you happy? Man, stop it, man. Y'all boys are still bucking. Sambo bucking, man. Just because you got all that black on, right? Preparing the table for that truth. Let me get the story real quick. I want to just get one point. Y'all should be familiar with the story. Pulling up to camp. So, you have Isaiah the 39th chapter, right? Fuck it. I'll just read through it real quick. Isaiah 39:1. And at that time, Merodach-Baladan, the son of Baladan, king of Babylon, sent letters and a present to Hezekiah, for he heard that he had been sick and was recovered. And Hezekiah was glad of them, and showed them the house of his precious things. This King Hezekiah inviting Babylonian heathens into into the throne, man, into the temple, the castle. Like, what's going on? It says, and showed them the house of his precious things, the silver and the gold, and the spices and the precious ointment, and all the house of his armor, and all that was found in his treasures. There was nothing in his house, nor in all his dominion, that Hezekiah showed them not. Then came Hezekiah, Slakia. So he showed him everything. Then came Isaiah the prophet unto King Hezekiah, and said unto him, What said these men, and from whence came they unto thee? And Hezekiah said, They are come from a far country, even from Babylon. Then said he, What have they seen in thine house? And Hezekiah answered, All that is in mine house have they seen. There is nothing among my treasures that I have not showed them. Then Isaiah said to Hezekiah, Hear the word of Yahweh of hosts. Behold, the days come that all that is in thine house, and that which thy fathers have laid up in store unto this day, shall be carried to Babylon. Nothing shall be left, saith Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. And of thy sons that shall issue from thee, which thou shalt beget, shall they take away, and they shall be eunuchs in the palace of the king of Babylon. Then said Hezekiah to Isaiah, Good is the word of Yahweh, which thou hast spoken. He said, Moreover, for there shall be peace and truth in my days. So right, Hezekiah couldn't do nothing but accept it. He said, damn, okay, it is what it is. Isaiah said, why did you, like, what came over you to do that? And Hezekiah was one of the righteous kings. He never committed idolatry, but he got simple right here. And now you read it there from Isaiah, but then you go to Chronicles, right? This is why, you know, you have certain events where they're in multiple locations in the scriptures, and it's always good to read from multiple locations of the same event because you get different insight. And with this event, why? You get to see why this happened. Second Chronicles is the same event, but from a different area. Second Chronicles 32 and 31. Howbeit in the business of the ambassadors of the princes of Babylon, who sent unto him to inquire of the wonder that was done in the land, the power left him to try him, that he might know all that was in his heart. So the Heavenly Father, you know, let Hezekiah, he wanted to see what Hezekiah was going to do. And Hezekiah got simple. And so taking it back here, these dudes were tried, and they were found out to be fucking idiots by inviting the enemy in. And this ain't the first time that they've done it, all right? And this ain't the only camp that's done it. Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai sets up these situations to see what Jake is about, and you niggas be felon. Because our apostles have been offered money to do interviews, to do this and do that. Saul Nutter had offered the apostles a couple thousand to do interviews after the whole, you know, so-called rape doctrine thing happened. They wanted to invite, but no, we already broke it down right there on the street. Ain't nothing else to talk about, man. So you niggas can clown us inside of a building? We ain't doing debates with none of you motherfuckers. Fuck all of you. All right. So hey, man, that's about it, man. We go out and preach this word. That's our ministry. We don't have to do any of the extracurricular activity bullshit. You, Jake, who want to put yourselves up all on that camera and your face out in the world, you gonna get your issue. All right. With that, I'm gonna give all praises to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai B'Hashem B'Chakurash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all like Akim, Akwath learning, teaching, and truth and sincerity. Shalom.